Hey everybody, so this is part 2 of my getting ready videos. I left everybody in part 1. This was the foundation, concealer, getting ready video. Now this is part 2. This is makeup and everything else. I also had some issues finding things in my first video, so I took a minute to sort it all out. So I have it all out in front of me now, which makes everything much simpler. So after I went ahead and did the eye primer, which was the last thing I did, we went ahead and let that dry. And you can see it's still shimmery there. I also let the lip plumper stay on and dry. You can kind of see her a little more lip, but not really. So it's still going to take some work. So the next thing I do, aside from throw this away because it's open, is I'm going to go ahead and take my CoverGirl out again. This is my pressed powder. And I'm going to blot it. And I always blow it so it doesn't linger and get all over me. And I'm going to go ahead and blend my face again. Being careful not to go over the lip area, which is great. So we don't want to go over any other shine lip area, so we'll just leave that section alone. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my eyebrow cake. And what this is you can see my eyebrows are rather dark, whereas my hair, I pulled somebody out, where'd it go, here it is. So my hair is really light as to my eyebrows are very dark. So what I like to do is I like to take the eyebrow cake. It's basically eyeshadow for your eyebrows. And I got these both from the Color Workshop. They're very simple to use. One's darker. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the black and brown here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and get my eyelash brush out here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm trying to look in the thing to see what I'm doing. It doesn't work that way. So I'm going to take my little mirror again. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the brush side to shape and give my eyebrows a little bit of a look to them as opposed to the oh so spiky crazy look they've got going on. And you're not going to notice a lot because I don't really do them a lot because I don't like looking like, I don't know, eyebrows drawn on girl. So I don't do that. After I do that, I'm going to go ahead and take my little, there you are, actually tall, my eyeshadow brush. That's one of the, this is one I didn't buy, this is another one, but this one I use. And I'm going to take my eyeshadow or eyebrow palette here, and I'm just going to put some brown on it. So just blend it a little bit, always blow it, and you can kind of see it, but not really. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go right over my eyebrows and give them a little bit of help there, I guess you would say. And it's not a lot, so you won't really see a big difference in it, but it gets better. So by doing that, I've actually ruffled one of my eyebrows, which irritates me because now I look like Fluffy. So now I'm going to have to fix that because I don't want to look like Fluffy. And I suck at eyebrow shaping, so if you guys have a better way to do that, let me know, please. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that away. And I'm going to go ahead and use that same little brush, the one that I used earlier, and I'm going to use the other side. And what I'm going to do with this one is I use my shimmer powder, and it's just a set of powder that's shimmery. Some people use it as blush, some people as eyeshadow. I just use it as shimmer. So I'm going to go ahead and use this here, and I'm actually going to use the white, and I'm going to go ahead and blot that and rub it in and So you can see my brush has a little bit of white. She probably has a lot of white, but so. Kept forgetting there is a hair touching me, it's driving me crazy. And I'm going to go ahead and paint the white onto my eyebrows. And you'll see what happens here is that it's going to cause a little bit of a sparkle later. So when you get under a light or something, it's going to make your eyes like dazzle, which is really great. A lot of people don't like to do that, and I do it very rarely, but I figured I'd throw it in there. I'm also going to keep this one out because I plan on using it again later. So now that that's done, what I'm going to do now is take my lip plumping sexier and fuller look. This is number 3. The one I used earlier was number 1. This is number 3. I've actually found that by plumping my lips twice makes them stand out a little better. So I'm just going to do the same thing. And I'm going to take my plumper here. And this one's actually clear. I don't know how well you can see that. And then I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, yeah, found that hair. Oh well, that's gone. Now I'm going to go ahead and just put it on my lips. I do it really messy because it's clear and the concept is to just make them puffy. The one thing I will tell you I don't like about lip plumper so far is that it is very, very, very sticky, and I don't like that. So this will end up coming off later. While that's sitting, I'm going to go ahead and put everything from my face back in here, since I won't be using that again. I like to put everything back as I go, so you'll see it starts to thin out a little bit. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and let my lips just plump and smile and be themselves for a while. And I'm going to work on eyes. Now when it comes to eyes, I have so many different options with them because I'm an eye freak. I will tell you that I am going to be giving away like a set of makeup because a lot of this stuff I don't use. So I'll go over that in the end of this video. And since I'm thinking about it, I might as well pull some of this other stuff out. Because that way I have it ready to go. Okay. So what I'm going to do, back to my eyes, is I'm going to work on my eyes now. There's a piece of hair there that's driving me nuts. I don't know if you can see it. Ugh. Can't seem to get this done fast enough to do it. Okay, so eyes. I keep getting distracted. I have several options as far as eyeshadow goes. I have 2 of the shimmer powders. 2 of these. This one is a gray. It's called Black Pearl, and this one is a shiny gold. This one's called Radiant. And I'm actually going to set this one aside because I use it last. So I'm going to put the gray one away. So now I have powdered shadows, and I have the Clinique. Oops. This one is the Clinique one, and this one is the Mocha Berry Eye Shadow Duo. Yeah, it's a lot of words. But I'm going to put this one out because I plan on using it too. I've also got the Revlon Custom Eye Sets. This one is in the Color Stay 12 Hour. And this one is Custom Eye Shadow and Liner. And this one actually shows you how to do it. So I'm going to use that while I put my eye makeup on. This one by Revlon is just a 12-hour shadow. Has a bunch of different colors. And then I have this little packed set. Yeah, this set from Estee Lauder. And I don't much care for this one. But, so this is the Estee Lauder one, and it closes and it pushes in a little casey thing, but it's not my thing. So I'm going to throw this one into that free giveaway section that I was creating a minute ago. Okay, after those I have some of the other powders. I have the Almay, which is this one. And actually, I'm going to use the Almay instead of the Clinique, so I'm going to use this one instead. And this one is Trio for Hazels. And I don't have hazel eyes, I have brown eyes. However, I really like the brown and neutral colors because I don't like to look Lady Gaga-ish. So, that's just my thing. Okay, I've also got some more glitter. And this one is pink. It's the same as the gold one I showed you earlier, and I'm going to be using this too. And then this other one is a silver eye glitter by Beauty Control, and I've never even opened this one. So I'm going to put this one in the free box as well. And then I've also got several of the CoverGirl sets. I'll just stick that over there because it has something on it. And I have the CoverGirl Smoky Shadow Blast. This one is, I don't see a number on it. So it's the light and dark brown. And this stuff is okay sometimes, but with the glitter, it makes my eyes itch. And then I have the Intense Shadow Blast. I have it in the pink and the brown. It says 800 and 810. So this is number 800. And this is 810. And it's kind of like a pink shimmer. Again, I'm not going to use those because they make my eyes sting with the glitter. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start eyes. And I have two different, or three different shadows that I plan on using. I'm going to be using the Almay and the two LA Colors. So the first thing I do, since I've already primed my eye, is I'm going to go ahead, crack this thing open. I hate that because I can never get these open. What I need to do is get this mirror the other direction so I can use it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'm going to do this very simply. So the first thing I do is I don't care for these little brushes so much. So I use this other one. Oh, there it is. So I've been using this one, and I'm going to go ahead and take this here, and I'm going to use this white one. And what I want to do is I'm going to brush and brush and brush. I'm going to dabble and I'm going to brush. And then I blow. It should look a little like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply this one to the base very, very carefully. And then I'm going to take it up just a little bit because I really enjoy layering eyeshadow. It seems to work really well for me. So unfortunately at first this is going to make me look kind of ghosty, but as I add the color in, you'll see that it improves. So this is this eye and this is the left eye. You can start to see a difference in the right eye already. So I'm going to go ahead and do the left eye, and if I block this, I'm really sorry, but I can't draw with my left hand very well, so I gotta make sure I use the right hand. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that this is on here, so it looks a little bit like this, kind of dark. It's really dark in here. I hate the lighting. Makes me look funny. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to take this one, and as you can tell, I've already used this one pink and brown. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and take the brown. It's going to show the brown here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to put the brown over the white on my eyelid. So you'll see the brown here. So this is the brown so far. And let me do the other eye. Same thing. I'm just going to rub it through. Then I do a little bit of blot. And then I blow. And I've actually found that blowing on them makes the excess blow away. So it's actually quite comfortable. And you don't end up with a bunch of dry eyeshadow. on your face. Now, as you can tell, this one, I do take the brown a little darker, but like I said, I have brown eyes, so I can get away with it. And by the time I've added the shimmer and everything else, it'll look a lot different anyway. So you'll see. So this is the brown. I don't know why it's darker on this side than it is on the other eye. Oh, duh. Oh, so I didn't go over the other eye, right? So I need to make sure I do that here. That's why it's darker. Oh, Candy. And then you'll see I start pulling the brown up into the top. So you can kind of see that here. Like I said, by the time I'm done blending, it'll all look really nice. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pink. And I like to use a lot of the pink. So I'm going to go ahead and put the pink over the brown. Like so. A lot of people have told me that I shouldn't do that, but I've been doing it the same way since high school, so I'm kind of stubborn about it. This lighting makes me so confused. So I don't know why the lighting looks like that, but when I look in the mirror, it doesn't look that way. That's funny. So I'm going to put that one up because I'm done with it. And then, like I said, my biggest thing is blending and blending and blending. So I'm going to take another one of my little white patty guys. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend. And I can't see very well to do this, so it's going to be just a minute. I know it looked like I was probably rubbing that on my face, and I hope I didn't, but I had an itch. So, as you can see, I just go ahead and blend and blend and blend. And then I'm going to do it on this side. And then I turn it over like I do with the foundation. And I'm going to go ahead and do this side a little more. It still looks a little darker. Seriously, computer? Okay, I turned the screensaver off and it's not behaving, so I'm totally telling my husband on it because it's not listening to me. Okay, so that's that so far. So the next thing I'm going to do is scratch my nose because it's driving me crazy. There we go, all better. Okay, so next, you can tell it's very, very light. By the time I'm done, it'll be very light, but I'm not very makeup savvy, so I like the natural look. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use this blush, and this, I have blush in pink, pink, and pinker, and I've also, actually I'm going to go ahead and put this one, since I've never even opened it, into the free pack here, so that's that. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this one. This one's a CoverGirl. This one is called Cinnamon Toast. And this one's actually new because I ran out of it. So I had to buy a new one. Now I gotta figure out how to get this stupid seal off. Because for some reason it doesn't want to come off. I don't know why they do that, like super seal it like that, because, I mean, seriously, how am I supposed to get it off? You know? And I gotta get my scissors, it's a whole big mess. There we go. So this, as you can tell, like I said, it's brand new, the brush is still wrapped. This is a CoverGirl, this is a Cinnamon Toast, and this is in the Cheekers collection. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a little brush that came with it, and I'm just going to rub a little bit at a time, kind of get it going, and then I buff the top. So I start to do it this way, and then I buff the top very gently. Then we're going to blow. Oh, I was trying to use the lid as a mirror. Very funny candy. Okay, so now that I have the real mirror, we're going to go ahead and apply this. And how I apply this is under my eye bones and down my cheek. I know a lot of people will say, oh no, you should blot up or whatever, but everybody does it differently. So I'm going to go ahead and do it this way, and down my eye bone and down my jaw. And I kind of create like a triangle here, like so. And then, as I said before, life is all about blending and blending and blending. So I'm going to take my beautiful favorite kabuki brush, and I'm going to blend, blend, blend. And I blend my whole face because I want to make sure that it's all the same. Things that should be highlighted are highlighted, and things that aren't shouldn't be. So blend and blend and blend, and I can blend all day, but unfortunately I don't have all day. And a little bit of powder in my nose is driving me crazy. So now if I come a little closer, you can see it's real basic, real simple. Like I said, I'm very basic, very simple. So that takes care of that. So then the next thing I'm going to do, that away, is I'm going to go ahead and glitter my eyes. Now to glitter my eyes, what I do is I use the shimmering pink, which is the one I showed you earlier. And these are really neat. They actually twist off, and then they have a little brush inside. So they're really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and just dunk my little brush in a couple times. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint just the lower lids pink. So you can kind of see a pink there. Then I'm going to add a little bit more pink because I want to make sure the pink is accentuated and that the brownish gold is not. So I go ahead. I was trying to figure out what song was playing on the TV in the other room. You can see the pink here. Like I said, the lighting is really funky on that side for some reason. So when I take it away from the light, it looks really funny, but if I come up and close like that, it's like a real pretty pink. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one away. And then I'm going to take my other one, and this is a shimmering powder. This one, actually, okay, so this one, the pink one is called Lollipop. I just saw those on the bottom. And then this goldish one is actually called Radiant. So I'm going to take the lid off the Radiant. Like I said, this is the same thing. You just unscrew it. And it has a little brush inside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and dunk my little brush in here. It's got like a thing here, and you put your little brush in. So then I just kind of dunk it a little. And I go ahead, I'm going to take my brush here, and then I'm going to come back over here where my eye is. And I'm going to layer right above the pink with the gold shimmer. So that it's right above, and then I'm going to take it all the way up to my brow bone. My nose itches. I don't see anything on it though. So I'm going to go ahead again and do the orange on this side. Like I said, I take it all the way to my brow bone and across. And the reason I do that is because it allows me to have a little bit of shimmer that I did not have before. So I'm going to leave that alone. And like I said, I'm not a makeup guru, but I'm trying this for you guys, just so we know. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do mascara, but I'm going to skip eyeliner. And the reason that I skip eyeliner is because I don't like eyeliner. I don't like wearing it. I don't like it being on my eye. I don't like it. It hurts and it's not comfortable and I don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and do mascara. And with my mascara, what I do, is I have several different mascara options. I've got the Santee Lengthening Eyeliner. Oh wait, this is an eyeliner. My bad. Yeah, this is an eyeliner. I'm not going to use this one. My bad. Okay, so let me try that again. So we have the Color Workshop Mascara in black. Estee Lauder Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara. I have the Avon Smooth Minerals Mascara, which is this guy. And then I have my favorite in the world, my CoverGirl, of course, Lash Blast. And I love all of these. However, as I said before, I am a CoverGirl. So I'm going with CoverGirl. I tend to use the other ones on like pageant days and things like that because they have a tendency to be poofier, whereas my Lash Blast gives me volume, but it doesn't give me length. My eyelashes are really, really long, so when I put on mascara, my eyelashes have been known to hit the top of my eye. So I'm going to go ahead and do mascara. And I'm not one of those girls that wears fake eyelashes, so yeah, I'm a big wimp where my eyes are concerned. Now, as you can tell, my eyelashes are really long, see? So my eyelashes are really, really long. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Like I said, this looks really bad on me, I think, because I don't do very good makeup. I am not a beautician. I like to shop, I'm shoes, I can dress, I curl hair, makeup and I, we don't get along. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye. You'll be able to see just in a minute here how long my eyelashes really are. Now, so if I let my eyelids go, I have little mascara streaks. And I'm used to it, so I know how to fix it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my CoverGirl press. I'm going to go ahead and use my kabuki brush. And I'm going to dip him and blot him and get him all full of nice pretty powder. Then I'm going to take him and I'm going to blend and blend and blend. So you'll see how well my blending goes when we're done here. Let me go ahead and get this side. And I always blend under my neck because I used to see girls in high school that had like on so much makeup that their neck looked like it was a different color. So I always thought that was weird. I'm going to go ahead and use my pressed powder brush just to get under my eyes because I don't like to put my kabuki brush up my eye. So that's that. Oh my gracious. I'm a big wreck. I am a big mess. Okay. Come on, computer, seriously? Why do you keep going to screensaver? You turned it off. Are you blind? Do you just not see? I mean, what's going on here? So I'm going to spend a lot of this tutorial or video talking to my computer because it doesn't want to listen. So, needless to say. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my extra eyeshadow brushes and puffy pad thingies over here because I really don't need them and they're taking up space. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to add the other Lash Blast Volume CoverGirl into the freebie giveaway. So I'll be going to do that shortly. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet and I am going to work on lips. Now the fun thing about lips is that there's so much you can do with them that it's not even funny. So what I'm going to use today is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with my go-to color, which is by Avon. It is the K503 Ultra Color Rich 24 Karat Gold Lipstick. And I love this stuff. I have like 6 bottles of it because they were telling me it was going to get out. So this is what it looks like. And I don't know you can see the shimmer very well, but this is it here. It is a really pretty color, one of my very favorites. So we're going to go ahead and set that aside. But with every great lipstick, you need a great lip liner. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my lip liners. Let me put all this lipstick away though. What is this one? Oh, this is the color. Never mind. I thought I put the wrong lipstick out. I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait, what? I bought a, what is this? Rimmel, I think? Yeah, Rimmel London lipstick. And I don't really like it. It's kind of weird. That's a whole nother story. Okay, so the lip liner of choice today is actually one of my go-tos. One of my favorites. And I'm going to go ahead and go with the Avon Glimmer Sticks in Rich Cocoa. This is D550. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use this color with my lipstick. Again, it's that kind of brownish chocolate color. Let me turn this off so you can see it better. Yeah, it's kind of a brown chocolate, which is really nice. So we're going to use that one. And then I'm going to follow it up with my Gold Speckle lip gloss from Avon. Just a little bit for shine. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Nivea A Kiss of Shimmer Lip Care. And this is the one that's on TV about kissable lips. Ooh. Yeah, but it's pink, of course, because I love pink. So what I'm going to do is with my lip plumper still on, but I've been talking enough for it to be kind of disappear. I'm going to go ahead and put this over it. And a lot of people will tell you and have told me that I should not do this. But when you live in a city that's as dry as mine is, you have tendency to want to do it anyway. I don't know if that helps or not. So once I got my lip, sorry, there's a hair on my nose from like my eyelash and it was driving me nuts. So now that I've got my first layer of lip shimmer on, I'm going to go ahead and again do another layer just so we can get some extra moisture there. My old friend's mom said if you do that with your lips, it causes your lip liner or chapstick to fully absorb because you're moving your lips. She was a little weird, but I've always done it, so oh well. Okay, so next, I'm gonna go ahead and take my lip liner here. Can get this out. Crank him up like so. And we're gonna take my little mirror and I'm gonna just paint around. Oops. Yeah, lower it a little bit. And I'm just gonna paint the outline of my lips. Which is fun because I have bird lips. So this is just the top. You can see the top corner here. I'm gonna definitely shade you in a little more. I'm gonna go over it again. Again. On the side. And then I'm gonna do the bottom. And I always keep my lips in this position to do them because I find that I move less. There. Now once I've done the outline, I like to press them together. And then you can check. There's a set or area you should fix or do. And with me, it's always this tough corner. So I'm gonna blend this in a little more. Okay. And then I'm gonna reblot or re-rub. I think it looks okay. So what I do now is I actually go into the center and I draw a little line at every 1/4 inch or so, really lightly. And then I go ahead and rub them in again so that it gets all over, really coated. So you can see where it's got little lines. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this silly camera because it's not behaving, chocolate gold lipstick, which is this guy. And I'm actually gonna get my, there it is. Oh, no, I want this one instead. And I use this one to put lipstick on because I like the way it's angled. Goes my dumb computer again. And I'm just gonna go ahead and paint, like I'm painting my lipstick with the brush, going at the right angles and just the way it should if I was rubbing it on my lips. And you'll see I get some color there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that brush and I'm gonna blot it on very carefully, starting with the top. Being careful not to overlap the liner, outlining the outside of the lip. And then I'll do the same thing to the bottom here. And then I'm gonna blot. Or, why do I keep saying that? I'm gonna, yeah, I know I shouldn't lick my lips, it's a terrible habit. Smush them together very nicely. And that's that. Very simple, right? Can't be that hard. Put that guy back in there so I can clean him off. I'm done with my Nivea. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Frost Iris Clean Color Plump and Shine. Yeah, gotta make it shiny. I'm going to go ahead and just apply this very easily, carefully to the lips. This is going to look funny, but I can't see it, so I'm going to make sure that we are over the lip liner. And one of the things I like to do is put the brush here, close my mouth, and then run it across, so it looks like this. That guarantees me the plumping on the seal. Then I'm going to set it aside so that it can be washed off, because I'm very neurotic about cleaning my brushes. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the gold lip gloss from Avon, which is this guy. I set it out a little earlier for you. And then I'm going to go ahead and go over it again, like so. Okay, that's that. We'll clean that brush off too. Then the next thing I'm going to do is take my shimmer powder, like I said earlier, and I'm going to take this brush here. I don't know like names or sizes of these or anything. I just have brushes like all over the place. So I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to go ahead and use this again. Like I said, I'm going to start with the white. And I'm going to brush the white on my nose, just the tip of my nose, the tip of my forehead, like a straight line across, and down the shape. So it looks like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the brown, and I'm going to do it again with the brown. But you want to make sure that I get a lot of brown for this. And then I'm going to just take it and messily scribble all over my face. And you can kind of see what I mean by messily scribble here, because it just looks like a child drew on my face with a marker. But I am very pale, and I have found that as silly as this may look, it works really, really well. And I'm just going to apply it like there's no tomorrow. So I'm going to look a little bit like a crazy lunatic now, but that's just temporary. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my kabuki brush and I'm going to blend. And I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to keep blending and blending and blending till I feel it's all blended. Which doesn't normally take very long, but we'll see. You can see how it's kind of dark, see? And I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to keep blending. Being careful not to blend my eye like I almost just did. Take it down my nose. Trace the shape. Everybody says of facial shapes, but I don't know. I feel like a heart with a triangle, oval face, and I'm not real sure. So, we'll see. Now that that's done, I'm going to take my pressed CoverGirl again, because you know I love it. And I'm going to use the little puffy thing that comes with it. I'm just going to blend, 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 soak up some of the powders. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply it all over, just like I did with the shimmer powder. Like so. Now, like I said, it's going to look kind of messy at first. But in all honesty, I've been doing this way for years, and it takes me almost 2 hours to get ready. But I love it. So I went ahead and put that on. You can kind of see how it's picked up most of it. Then I'm going to take Kabuki again, and I'm just going to blend. Like so. I'm going to put the Kabuki away because I don't need him, and the pressed powder is going away because I'm done with it. Dirty, and I got powder everywhere. But it's not a surprise considering I'm very dirty. I'm a very messy, crafty makeup applier person. So now I'm going to take my little puffy brush guy, the little flat things that I keep talking about, and I'm just going to rub it down the outline of my face, across my nose bone, down my nose, above my eyelids, like so. And it's going to take away some of the extra, which leaves me to, as soon as I put my hair down, because it's driving me crazy. Look at that hair right there is driving me nuts. I'm going to go ahead and put my hair down and say hi. Hi again. Like I said, I don't really like to wear makeup really, really dark. And I still look like I have a purple eye. Just driving me nuts. But if I come away from that way, it goes away. See? Dark purple eye. No purple eye. Dark purple eye. No purple eye. Okay, I'm losing it. It's official. Sorry about that. So, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, tips for ways I can improve my video and not kill my computer for going to screensaver 4 times, feel free to let me know in the bar below. I'm going to go ahead and post the hair video soon, so I will see you guys in another video. Have a nice day. Oh! Before I forget, thank you for reminding me, brain. I have a giveaway. So if you want to be part of my giveaway, all you have to do is post a comment down below as to your favorite color and why that's your favorite color. I will randomly pick someone about a few weeks from now, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. The winner will be picked by random.org, which makes it fair and fun and friendly. Bye, guys.